What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's D here, and this is the one that a lot of you have been saying is really important to watch. So I don't know too much about it. Let's just jump in and let's see what it's all about. Let's get it.
December 1st, 2017. Mnet aired the annual awarding show MNET Asian Music Awards. Probably the most awaited K-pop ceremony by K-pop fans all around the world. K-pop ceremonies, as any other awarding show, is full of controversies when it comes to voting and winners, but taking all this aside, the thing that we all enjoy, including the same idols, are the performances on this show are on another level. It really deserves to be the most popular award ceremony just for that. So EXO, as any other fandom with their bias artist, we were waiting for our favorite group to perform an incredible performance and winning as much awards as they could. But things took a different direction that we expected.
What happened? What?
In a teaser for Mama 2017, Mnet uploaded a teaser and motherfuckers trough. It was a good idea to act funny and make a joke about "We Want Mama" and Proc to put a clip of EXO's Mama and put a giant ass X in EXO's video too.
Wait, what?
Promoting their Mama show. With the history of Mnet and EXO didn't find anything funny about this and instantly asked Mnet to remove it. It was so many complaints from all around the world that they had to delete the teaser and upload a different one. Now that I think, I wonder if this could have been a factor that caused the following things. Mnet is pretty much known for lacking originality, and Mama's ain't on inspection. We just have to go back to Mama's 2016 when Mnet presented a pretty cute and funny VCR. Wait, I kinda have seen this before. Yeah, we can say it ain't that deep because truly it isn't, but when a company like Mnet does it, it really brushed in the wrong way. 2017, and we repeat the same issue. Mama Japan played a VCR using the election VCR concept. To be honest, I personally feel this concept is universal to say it's a copy, but again, coming from Mnet, you know it comes from a bad intention, and to be honest, EXO's CBX faces said it all. I think this can be a touchy theme, but it has to be talked. I will not include any other group name to not start a fan war or something. This isn't about who deserved it or who didn't deserve it. Groups don't have anything to do with the things Mnet, so any kind of hate and discomfort is totally directed to Mnet. There is a winner on their own league, and all the groups worked hard. So is EXO. EXOs have always been experts on voting, making iconic gaps without the use of illegal votes. If you are new to K-pop, you may think this is false. But let me tell you that EXOs back when they used to vote were unstoppable. Even during Mama 2017, there was illegal votes made by fans, and those were deleted.
Some groups have lost a lot of votes, and EXO didn't. So for them, this is attacking me by SM. Yes. So when which really doesn't make any sense is SM and then have the worst relationship, but still this is true, then why EXO didn't want with it. It's real sense in this application.
Luckily, EXO didn't have a big amount of those and made them jump to first place in most categories. Not just that, but EXO completely meted the criteria for those awards like digital points, sales and votes. EXO was even a candidate to win all day songs and pretty much every category they were nominated.
Oh wow. What?
But well, we really expect an award show to respect the criteria. Of course no. But Mnet really took it to another level for EXO that night. You would say a K-pop award show won't let a group take every award in a night, since that would be crazy, right? Everyone deserves to win there. That's exactly what Mnet troughed from 7 categories where EXO meted every criteria. They took home 1 award, just 1. The hours of the fanbase voting were totally wasted. For the fandom, it was a totally disrespect to EXO and of course the fans who dedicated so many hours in voting. It was like being spitted in the face to add more fuel to the fire. Mamas have this category called Best Asian Style Award. They gave 1 per night in every stop. Mamas at Japan was won by EXO CBX. We have to take in mind this category is totally based on the number of tweets using the hashtag. So the next day at Hong Kong, EXOs were determined to give it to EXO, including myself. Were tweeting as much as we could. At that time, fan bases were counting tweets and EXO was winning by a good gap. Even during Mama's live stream, the pre-results were showed and EXO was at number 1. As you can guess already, EXO didn't win it. By that moment we had collectively said EXO ain't winning anything today. Since Mnet could be so shameless to do something like this on our faces, what would we expect for the others? As we predicted, EXO only took it 1 award and listen, they totally deserve that 1. They even made a record by winning Album of the Year for 5 years in a row, which is historical. But Daesung, like Song of the Year or Artist of the Year, where EXO meted the criteria, were totally out of sign. As everyone can remember, the speech EXO made was full of tears, shaky voices and deep messages for EXO, and even a mention for late. A lot of people, especially K-pop fans, took this as EXO are just crying because they didn't win other day songs in awards. Their ego is crushed, so that's why they are crying. They are so devastated because SM stopped buying them awards and more bullshit like this. This is the time where we gonna look in deep of the things a lot never knew that happened that night. In Korean culture, the age is really important. For more years there is more respect, and this is totally applied in the K-pop scene. Rookies of newer groups perform at first and middle. Meanwhile, senior groups close the ceremony. This is determined by how many years the group has been in the industry. That night, Super Junior was the oldest group, so it was expected to perform at last, and groups Lyle, BTS, and EXO would perform before them, regardless of who of these 3 would close. The thing that actually got us mad was that a senior group like EXO had to perform in the middle of the ceremony, which apparently was a last-minute change. Reason? Who knows? Mama makes short interviews with the artists that will attend to the ceremony. This is weeks before, so groups can spoil a little bit about their performances. And EXO was pretty much excited about their...
여기 엑소 팀입니다. 네, 엑소만의 색깔을 담은 퍼포먼스를 보여드리겠습니다.
엑스! 신영이! 와우! 제가 이번 퍼포먼스에 기대했어요. 와우! 오! 오리지널입니다. 저희 엑소의 오리지널, 정말 참된 모습을 볼 수 있습니다.
2017년을 함축해서 한 번에 즐길 수 있는 그런 새롭고 신선하고 꼭 알찬 무대를 볼 수 있어요.
Key word was Schumann. We all got so excited. Here's spoiler about a solo performance, something Minseok isn't able to do often, so this got us all hyped. So you may wonder, what was that super no-weighted solo? Unexistent. We could talk for hours how EXO's performance was from the most superior in the whole Three Mama days and how he was perfectly set to close the show. Don't get me wrong, the performance made me cry. And what do they meant about Schumann is the key point of the performance. Not a single solo stage for him, neither his power was implied in the performance. So here I ask, did EXO plan a performance and had to change it in last minute thanks to the cut of time, and also the timing of performing in the middle of the show? This is the thing we will never know. But again, EXO slayed that night. Jungkook's solo is iconic, and if they didn't give you chills in the last part of Power, are you even human?
Power Live is insane. Crazy energy.
To the situation, Mnet staff confiscated EXO's light stick. Apparently is a new rule that you don't have to bring a light stick winches down because it's to support you faves. There is literally no reason to take them away, but I made some research and seems this rule was applied in Mama 2019. Again, I am not sure if it's even a rule, but seems in 2017 it wasn't a rule. So again, there was no reason to take away their light sticks and give them their ugly ass cute Mama Snake light stick. Also, this same Mnet light sticks failed during EXO's performance. Weird. Suspicious who? Now let's move to a more important situation that happened that night, and that personally makes me the most mad, and I think we all agree on this one, regardless of the fandom you are. Part 5. Following the fact that EXO finished their performance and EXOs were mad at the current situation, a big group of EXOs took their things and went to the exit door. Before we go to the main problem, let's discuss some things first. Leaving the place before an event is done is disrespectful? In my opinion, it depends what is the context. At the end of the day, if you paid, you are able to decide if you stay there or go away, just like when you go to a cinema.
It's true.
So that night EXO said, I don't want to stay here, time to go home, and this happened.
Whoa. What is going on? What is going on? Why was he fighting? Like what? There's people being grabbed, there's people being thrown around. Like, what is happening?
Regardless of what was exactly the situation, the brutality that Mnet staff showed crosses every line. If the version of fans wanting to get inside of the venue was true, that doesn't justify the brutality of the staff, and if the version of they just wanting to get out of the venue, then it's totally illegal to do, retain someone and abuse them physically. Basically, this whole thing is a mess wherever you want to see it. It's wrong, and in fact, they could have been sued for it. There is no way to justify the way they hurt the guests. To add a cherry on top, Sihan went online like 2 or 3 times in Weibo, where he definitely did saw this same clip since it was uploaded on Weibo.
Oh my god, what is going on?
As you can see, a lot happened, from simple things to things we can't imagine. We didn't expect EXO TK win all their nominations, but we surely didn't expect them to not win anything. The show was about to finish, the tension was getting worse. There was only 2 awards left. AOTY and Artist of the Year. Our last hope was Album of the Year. And for the first time in the night, we felt relief.
Mnet Asian Music Awards Q10 Album of the Year.
EXO once again breaks the new record, becoming the first group to win Album of the Year 5 years in a row. The EXOs on the crowd break in tears just as EXO. This is one of the pics that maybe everyone has seen until now but didn't know what actually happened.
Right.
엑소를 사랑하시는 많은 분들 기대 많이 해주세요. 영원 엑소 사랑한다. 큰 상 받았으니까 울지 마 여러분들 알겠죠? 내년에 또 봐. 잘 자. 이제 들어가. 여기까지 올라오게 잘 키워주신 우리 엑소에 정말 감사하고 사랑합니다. 한 문장이 정말 가슴에 닿는데 음악은 경쟁이 없습니다, 여러분.
Y'all can't understand the tension and anxiety of this day. It made me realize that award seasons for fandoms are the most unhealthy thing. Is it necessary, but still it builds this anxiety to aka your faves win. Fight against people making fun of them or putting them as flops if they lose one nomination. I came to realize it really isn't worthy of my mental health to deal with this. To the grace of our fandom, EXO from that day never came back to mamas and award shows in general, and EXOs made a promise to never vote for EXO in anything related to Mnet. The history of Mnet shading EXO and boycott their comebacks, blocking their all kills and more than I guess I have enough material to do another video about it, but as I said, SM decided to no bring any groups to Mama since 2017, and I have to give this one to SM. They made a right choice. As you can see, this day hurted EXO and EXO else to the bone, and we will always remember it as one of the worst days of EXO career. And you say, well, it's 2020, it's been a while since then, time to forget about it? Seems MNET can't let go EXO neither, and use this clip of Chanyeol crying and put it tears of joy top promote Mama 2019. I swear to God, this damn bastard really tried to imply he was crying for happiness when we all know damn well that happened that day. That day, the fandom, mostly Korean EXOs, created a hashtag to express their anger toward this teaser, and this was talked from other fandom as an attack for their faves. So if the hashtag wasn't enough clear, now you know the reason of it. Other situation was this pic that was allegedly talked the day of Mama's 2017 that includes EXOs with their middle finger up to the roof. Again, this same other fandom took this as an attack for their faves because they won other awards, which again is false. First of all, you can see winner Lysticks in there, and for y'all information, winner didn't even perform that day at Mama's. YG stopped bringing their artists since before that year. Not just that, but you can spot a winner fan doing the same thing. So in conclusion, this picture won even from that day, case closed. Did you like this video? You were aware of what happened that night? I feel by this point all fandoms hate Mnet, and totally deserved. But guess what? Karma never fails. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. If you can please share this video with other EXOs that until this day keep asking about what happened that day. Anyway, that's all for today. Have a nice day. Stream self-portrait and stay at home if you can. See y'all next time. Heart.
Wow. I had no idea any of this went on during 2017. To be honest, I'm still very new to K-pop and I don't know too much about Mnet. I don't know too much about Mama, except for the fact that like some of the most prestigious K-pop groups and idols go to that show not only to perform but to win awards. I didn't know that there was this type of unprofessionalism from just strictly like a business point of view, right? I feel like that whole situation was handled very, very unprofessionally. As a business, right? Especially if something like that, as big as that, went down, the first thing to do is try to mitigate some of that, right? Not add fuel to the fire. I'm very shocked to see that they used that picture of Chanyeol as one of their advertisements for one of their later mamas. Like that to me was very, very unprofessional. As a business, right? When something like that does happen, you need to take ownership of it, right? You need to step out in front of it and apologize like you actually mean it, right? And if you don't, then don't apologize because people are gonna see through that right away. What would have made sense in that situation is to apologize for what went down that night, right? To at least have a reasoning for what happened and not just kind of ignore the situation. So I don't know what went down with Mama and Mnet. I don't know why they went about things the way they did. And I can see why a lot of XOLs are definitely upset by this. It was a disaster from what happened in the beginning and then leading up to all the other events throughout that night. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for respecting me enough to show me this video because I know that this is definitely a hard time for a lot of XOLs and to include me and to let me be a part of this video as well. I feel very, very humbled and very, very touched. All I can say is that number one, I'm super, super excited to see their performance from Mama 2017 because what was mentioned in that video was, it was definitely one of the performances of the night. So that might be the next video that we check out after this. And I just want to also say that I'm excited just to see what's going to happen in the future. The past does not define you. The past is what makes you stronger. And I can't wait to one day see the boys all together again. And hopefully one day I get to see them in concert live. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope I didn't ramble too much. And I love you all. Thank you again for the love. Thank you for the support. And I'll catch you on the next video. Love you guys. Peace.